or shall I say good afternoon everybody, and welcome to Bergamo. So Bergamo is about an hour and so drive away from Milan, and there's so many different towns that we've been visited, but Bergamo, we've heard really great things about it, so this is the one place that we really wanted to go to. Now, how to get here, we actually passed, or rather rode a funicular down from the bottom, and it goes all the way up so that we get to the old town. And so there's no tour guide today other than myself. I don't know much, but we'll take you through the day. Let's go. So we actually didn't get a tour guide this time around, and we just wanted to take around, wanted to look around, and we came across like this really old style lavada, a place where to wash clothes, So basically it was built like in the 1800s, and it was to compensate that there wasn't a lot of running water at that time, so they wanted to sort of like consolidate and bring everybody together to do all their washing there. So that's an ancient one that you can see right there. It kind of reminds me of the ones that are in India, where they actually do their laundry, or they would dye all their textiles like in one go. And then, as with every town, there is always that one church that is sort of like the focal point of the city. And here in Bergamo, it is the Basilica di Santa Maria Maggiore, Saint Mary Major. It's really so pretty because there's actually like a four-piece orchestra that's playing for the tourists. So as you're looking at the church, as you're just looking at the sights, and it's nice that it's not very crowded, they're actually playing, it's very relaxing, and you can just see the people like taking photos, just sitting down and watching. Really nice vibe. Pretty cool because here on the floor there's some sort of like a measurement system, and then you can see words like agosto, and so I'm April, so I'm guessing it's also a calendar, but also, yeah, like to measure. And at the very end, oh, and then you can also see the different zodiac signs. I can see Virgo, I can see Cancer, and then it's showing you the longitude and the latitude. I wish I knew what it meant, but it's the fact that it sits right here and it's reflecting towards this thing at the top. If you guys actually know, feel free to comment below. As much as I love to vlog about things I know, there are just some things that without a tour guide, or maybe I didn't do enough research, I can't tell you. Now you help me. Holy banana, guys. So I just came, or I had just gone inside the church, and it is not called Major for nothing. It is honestly one of the most opulent, grandiose, just magnificent in terms of architecture. It's just so ornate, and this is actually the first time I've ever seen a church where usually the walls are filled with al frescoes or statues or whatnot, but this was all like tapestries, like giant carpets just cascading from the top to the ceiling, and the people are like so small. And I even recall like that confessional. Damn, the tea better be so good in that confessional, because the fact that they even barricaded it means that the confessional is, you know, it's a work of art. Seriously, it is so beautiful, like really from top to ceiling. It's to think I've been, guys, I have been to a lot, and I mean a lot of churches all over the world. My mom is very religious, so you can bet your life on it that in every town whatsoever, from the tiniest one, we will go to church and we will see that church and we will pray at church. But this one, you don't even need to be religious. If you just want to see like architecture, design, just glorious, this would be the church. Santa Maria Maggiore, Basilica. Wow. Okay, so another thing to do here in Bergamo is to go up the Civic Tower, which is what we're going to do right now, which is perfect timing because it's not quite lunchtime. It's about 11:30 and they only start serving food at 12. So to work up that appetite, let's head out. Holy shit. Holy banana. I didn't see the option that you could take the elevator. But I don't regret it. My trainer is going to be so proud of me. There's the option for the elevator right now.
There's the temptation right there.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Just, whew. But yes, if you do decide to go up the Civic Tower, there is the option to do elevator.
Oh my God.
So don't worry. Oh my God. Thank God. We're here. We're here. Okay, so we finally arrived at the top, and of course the view is just magnificent. It's almost 360 except for one side, but they actually have like a photo here that you can see the different things, and it's designated like all the buildings. Unfortunately, it's in Italian, but at least it shows you that there's so many things that are of relevance to show right here. That's all, thank you so much. There's more up to the top. And we finally worked up an appetite from going up the Civic Tower all the way down to the piazza, and actually ordered their signature dish, which actually says in the menu, got 1 star on TripAdvisor. It's polenta with mushrooms. Polenta actually originates from central and northern Italy. So in a way, in like some Europeans, they like potatoes. Like in Switzerland, they have their rosti. In the Philippines, they like their rice. So here we're gonna try it with cornmeal, and since it's vegetarian, thank goodness, I can try some. Now corn is usually a carbohydrate when it's fresh, but the moment that it's actually what do you call it, when it's actually dried, it becomes a grain. So technically this is a grain. Let's try it right here. Wow, it's like, I mean, if you've ever had like cornbread, it's a very savory type of cornbread. It's actually a slight version of risotto. It's not really heavy either, but it's actually not very light. Cornmeal or polenta is actually fewer in calories compared to rice. Let's try one more. Wow, it's actually really delicious. What's delicious in Italian? Delicioso. Yes. Okay guys, I finally made the verdict. I understand now why it got such high ratings. It's because it's the epitome of comfort food. It is like risotto, it is like congee, or it is like a bowl of ice cream, but the savory kind, I guess. A savory kind of comfort food. I couldn't even finish it. I guess it is considered a heavy food. But all in all, it's delicious. Is it something that I would order again and again? From a health standpoint, maybe not. But yes, definitely worth a try. Polenta. I'm back. So here we go. Oh wow, okay. The outside. My dad, seriously, my dad is like the worst audio bomber. So the outside, it's like yema. So it's a bit like crunchy from the sugar. And then inside it has like this cake with a lot of cream inside. It's good. It's a very texturized, crispy, with sweet, with mushy. Okay, that wasn't a texture. Basta yun. Masarap siya. Guys, I know what that dessert is. It's called polenta e osse. So no wonder it gets that color from polenta, and at the same time it's actually saying here that it comes from a food dye. Now, wow, they're selling like giant versions of it here. It is so pretty and it must be so fattening, but it was actually really good.